Clerk Nicole Crispo, and it is my honor and privilege to preside over the swearing in of the 80th Quincy City Council, Monday, January 8, 2018, in the Great Hall. Please stand for the posting of the colors of the North Quincy High ROTC. I would like to call the Boy Scouts Troop 42 up to lead us in a salute to the flag.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
It is my honor to introduce Pastor Heidi Johnston from the Faith Lutheran Church to lead us in this evening's invocation.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Let us pray. Holy, powerful, wise, and compassionate God, thank you for this chance to gather, for a moment to remember our community's commitment to justice, health, wholeness, order, and opportunity for all. I pray this evening that the spirit of citizenship, respect, wisdom, and empathy would descend upon this inauguration and all who are gathered here. As they are sworn in, may each council member be energized and fortified for the tasks that lay ahead. May this inauguration mark a coming together of this new body, joining the hearts and minds of the council members for the common good of this fine city and all the citizens it serves. For these things I pray in the name of peace, light, and love. Amen.
Thank you, Pastor. I will now call the roll of this council-elect. You may be seated. Councilor Ian King.
Present.
Councilor Brad Kroll.
Present.
Councilor Noel Zabona.
Present.
Councilor William Harris.
Present.
Councilor Kirsten Hughes. Councilor Nina Liang.
Present.
Councilor-elect Ian Mahoney.
Present.
Councilor-elect Dave McCarthy.
Present.
Councilor Brian Palmucci. We have a quorum. It is now my privilege to administer the oath of office to the 80th Quincy City Council. Councilors, please stand. When I say my name, you'll say yours. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Nicole Crispo,
I,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts
to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts
and I will support the Constitution thereof.
and I will support the Constitution thereof.
So help me God.
So help me God.
I, Nicole Crispo,
I, Nicole,
do solemnly swear and affirm
do solemnly swear and affirm
that I will faithfully and impartially
that I will faithfully and impartially
discharge and perform
discharge and perform
all the duties incumbent upon me
all the duties incumbent upon me
as a member of the Quincy City Council,
as a member of the Quincy City Council,
according to the best of my abilities
according to the best of my abilities
and understanding,
and understanding,
agreeably
agreeably
to the rules and regulations
to the rules and regulations
of the Constitution
of the Constitution
and the laws of the Commonwealth,
and the laws of the Commonwealth,
and the ordinances of the City of Quincy,
and the ordinances of the City of Quincy.
so help me God.
So help me God.
I, Nicole Crispo,
I, Nicole,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States.
that I will support the Constitution of the United States.
Congratulations. You may take a seat. I would now like to introduce current City Council President, Ward 5 Councilor, Kirsten L. Hughes.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Mayor Koch, fellow councilors, distinguished guests, and fellow residents of our great city. Happy New Year and welcome to the first council meeting of 2018. I want to thank you all for your service to our city and for your presence here tonight. I also want to express my thanks to my fellow councilors for the privilege of serving as the council president for the last 2 years. It has been an honor to serve in a role that has allowed me to help guide our city towards a brighter future. To the new and returning members of the Quincy City Council, congratulations on your victories. I am grateful to be on this journey with you as we spend the next 2 years serving our constituents and shaping public policy. I know you share my belief that these are serious responsibilities that require our careful attention and dedication. I have the utmost confidence that you will deliver on those responsibilities. To Mayor Koch, thank you for your strong and level-headed leadership over the entirety of your tenure. I've been grateful for my chance to work collaboratively with you and your team during my time here on the council and as president. I also want to give a big thank you to our department heads for their administration. We are lucky to have such top-notch public servants here in the city, and everyone can feel grateful and proud of them and for their work. I'd also like to thank our partners at the state level, our state delegation here this evening, Governor Baker and Lieutenant Governor Polito, who have been great friends to our city. We've benefited from increased local aid and the community compact signed between the city and the Commonwealth. And just this past year, the Governor and Lieutenant Governor were here to announce another Mass Works grant to help improve the infrastructure in our downtown. As we move forward, that partnership will continue to be a crucial element of our city's success. As we enter the new year, Quincy has a lot to be proud of and a lot to be excited about going forward. The effort to redevelop Quincy Center has dramatically improved our downtown. It has also provided us a blueprint for revitalizing business districts across Quincy. Meanwhile, we're looking forward to new developments in all corners of the city, from the HouseNet Maritime Center to the opportunity presented in the site of the former Quincy Medical Center.
As we encourage responsible growth across our city, we're also mindful of the need to improve people's lives in every neighborhood. That's why we've invested in improving streets and sidewalks and in concrete plans to ease traffic and congestion. Our budgets have been mindful of the needs to have fully funded schools, police, fire, and public works operations, and we've undertaken a variety of initiatives to tackle the addiction crisis. As we look to the future, I'm excited. I'm excited about the road ahead, and I look forward to working with incoming Council President Kroll and with our partners in the administration and at the state level. Working together, I know we can ensure a brighter future for the city of Quincy. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Councilor Hughes. At this time, we will begin the organizational meeting of the Quincy City Council. The first item of the evening is nomination and election of the City Council President. I will now accept nominations for President of the 2018-2019 Council session. I would like to recognize Councilor Palmucci.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. It's my pleasure to place into nomination Brad Nicole to serve as President of the City Council. As we embark on this new legislative session, there is little doubt that there is much promise in our changing city, as well as many challenges, from the opioid crisis to increased development, traffic congestion, and the condition of our roads and infrastructure. Over the next 2 years, I expect those will be included among many other issues that this council will contend with. I can think of no better person to serve at the head of this body than Councilor Kroll. He's proven himself over the past 6 years to be an innovative legislator and a strong advocate for the residents. As a fellow ward councilor, he's immersed himself in the task of ensuring services are delivered to residents, and he's been a fiscal watchdog for taxpayers as chair of the Finance Committee. As the City Council works to maintain and improve the quality of life for all residents across our city, we can all take great comfort in having as our leader Brad Kroll. His compassion, dedication, and even keel will serve this chamber well as we strive to keep Quincy a great place to live, work, and raise a family. I nominate Brad Kroll for president.
Do we have a second?
Second.
I'd like to recognize Councilor Liang.
Thank you. I'd like to second the nomination for Councilor Brad Kroll for our council president this year. In moving forward with all the challenges that we have ahead of us, it's important that we have someone that will continue to push for a collaborative effort and attention to detail, and I can think of no other than Brad Kroll to help lead us in that effort. So be proud and honored to nominate Brad Kroll to second that.
Are there any other nominations for President of 2018-2019 Council session?
I move the nomination to be closed.
Seeing none, we will close. With a motion made by Councilor Palmucci and seconded by Councilor Kane and Liang, I will now call the roll. Please state Councilor Brad Kroll's name when voting. Councilor Kane.
Brad Kroll.
Councilor Kroll.
Brad Kroll.
Councilor DeGuana.
Brad Kroll.
Councilor Harris.
Brad Kroll.
Councilor Hughes.
Brad Kroll.
Councilor Liang.
Brad Kroll.
Councilor Mahoney.
Brad Kroll.
Councilor McCarthy.
Brad Kroll.
Councilor Palmucci.
Brad Kroll.
Unanimous vote. Motion passes with a unanimous vote. Congratulations. Please join me at the podium for your swearing in as Council President for the 2018-2019 City Council session. I, and I state your name, to the Commonwealth of
to the
Massachusetts,
Commonwealth of Massachusetts,
and I will support the Constitution thereof.
and I will support the Constitution thereof,
So help me God.
so help me God.
I, Nicole, Crispo,
I, Brad Cole,
do solemnly swear and affirm
do solemnly swear and affirm
that I will faithfully and impartially
that I will faithfully and impartially
discharge and perform
discharge and perform
all the duties incumbent upon me
all the duties incumbent upon me
as the President of the Quincy City Council,
as the President of the Quincy City Council,
according to the best of my abilities
according to the best of my ability
and understanding,
and understanding,
agreeably,
agreeably
to the rules and regulations of the Constitution
to the rules and regulations of the Constitution
and the laws of the Commonwealth
and the laws of the Commonwealth,
and the ordinances of the City of Quincy.
and the ordinances of the City of Quincy.
So help me God.
So help me God.
I, Nicole,
I, Brad Cole,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States. Thank you everyone for coming out this evening. It's really interesting how challenging it can be to recite what's being said to you. It's said right in front of you. But really am grateful to have the opportunity, and I want to thank my parents and my wife, because the support structure is always there, and that's important. I do want to get through some introductions, which are many, and again, we're grateful for everyone coming in this evening. I would like to start out with, if you served in the armed forces or a veteran, if you could please stand and be recognized, please, all veterans in the audience. We all know freedom isn't free, and we wouldn't be here without your service. So thank you from the bottom of our heart. I'd also like to acknowledge many elected officials, both current and former, who have joined us. So if you could, when I call your name, please stand in recognition. Beginning with the Chief Executive Officer of the City of Quincy and Mayor, Tom Coach. Congressman Stephen Lynch. Massachusetts State Auditor Suzanne Plum. Our State Senator John Keenan. Our State Representative Jackie Chan. Now we're going to look at the county. The Registry of Deeds, Mr. Bill O'Donnell. Current Register of Probate and former Ward 5 Counselor Patrick McDermott. Our County Commissioner and longtime City Clerk, Mr. Joe Shea. Donovan, the Clerk of the Suffolk Superior Court. Jim Timilty, County Treasurer. We're also joined by Peter Safaris from Quincy College. I'm going to just recognize the former city councilors. Beginning with former City Councilor, former State Treasurer, and current Director of the Chamber of Commerce, Tim Cahill. Former City Councilor, Chuck Phelan. Former City Councilor, Tom Fabrizio. Former City Councilor, Joe Newton.
Councilor Dennis Harrington. Former City Councilor Alicia Gardner. Former City Councilor at large, recently retired, Joe Finn. Former City Council Margaret Forrest. Former City Council Brian Conley. Former City Councilor Jack Lydon. Former City Councilor Kevin Cobb. Let's recognize our Superintendent of Schools, Rick DeCristofaro. School Committee Member Emily Leva. School Committee Member Kathy Bubley. And the staff who is literally here every city council meeting, braving the elements, starting with our auditor, Susan O'Connor. Joe Newton. Jim Simmons, the city solicitor. Director of Public Works, Al Grazioso. Mr. Manning. Mr. Jim Fatsis, Director of Finance. And Chris Walker, the representative of the mayor at the city. So that's great. Amazing. Good showing tonight. And I also just want to take a moment, because I feel it's so important, the spouses of elected officials. If you could please stand and be recognized. I know for myself, it takes a tremendous... Your commitment to public service is indeed inspiring. I mean that sincerely. So I'd like to begin. I have a few minutes of some prepared remarks, but I'd like to begin by sharing a quote from Mother Teresa, which is, "Yesterday is gone, tomorrow has not yet come. We have only today. Let us begin." Wise words said by a woman who over time really embodied the true meaning of public service and went above and beyond to positively impact people's lives. You know, it's kind of funny, as I grow older, I see clearer with each day the significance of our most precious commodity, time. As your elected leaders, it is important that we embrace this idea of time and work together to make sure we are properly setting the table for the generations ahead. I think it's very important to take a moment and note progress. Over the past couple of years, the City Council, in collaboration with Mayor Cook and his team, have made significant investments into our schools, our parks, our public safety, and our public buildings. With that being said, there is still a tremendous amount of work left yet to be done. Right outside of these here walls, the city of Quincy is undergoing one of the largest transformations to its downtown. A downtown that we have only one opportunity to get correct. As construction continues and new projects are presented, I can promise that this City Council will always push for increased information share, transparency, and due process so that the citizens of this city remain a visible part of the conversation and that the taxpayers are protected. During these times of change, I think it is important to realize that right before our very eyes, our city is experiencing a wave of baby boomers coming into retirement and facing major life decisions such as where they'll live out their golden years. This particular issue is so strong, so massive, and I feel so strong about continuing to advocate that our current housing inventory reflects this need and affords current residents an opportunity and option to stay here. I also think a lot can be said about financial literacy. In the next 2 years, I plan to work with my colleagues on the council in partnership with the local business community to work on a financial literacy program to assist these boomers so that they may become empowered in their decision-making process and make that transition just a little bit easier. I do not have any new committees I will be introducing or new shiny bells and whistles to offer for this upcoming term. My agenda for the next 2 years is quite simple. Let's get back to basics. Back to basics in terms of reactivating some of the subcommittees that already exist within the City Council. Back to basics in terms of creating an environment within these committees where topics affecting our city are given an opportunity to be discussed with the public while working towards a positive outcome together. And I do believe that the voters have assembled a team of colleagues to do just that, and I would invite my members of the City Council to stand and be recognized, please, if you could. Stand up. To the general public, rest assured that the City Council door is always open. To my colleagues, I would like to thank you for your trust and confidence in me as we go forward during this interesting time in our city's history. I can promise you that I will put in the work necessary to help facilitate meaningful change. I'd also like to commend each and every one of you for stepping up to lead in such a challenging environment. It's always easier to complain and lead with negativity than it is to step up and make tough decisions. I'm proud to be your advocate, and I'd like to let you know that I'm here to help in any way that I can. In closing, let us finish where we began. Yesterday is gone, tomorrow has not yet come. We have only today. Let us begin. May God bless you, your families, the city of Quincy, and the United States of America. Thank you. Great. Madam Clerk, what is the next item on the agenda?
The next item on the agenda this evening is nomination and election of the clerk committee.
I will now accept nominations for clerks of committees for the 2018-2019 council session. I would like to recognize Council Calmucci.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'm pleased to place into nomination Jen Manning to serve as clerk of the committees for the City Council. Jen has shown her exceptionalism in the position for quite some time, and there's no question that she'll continue to do so if reappointed. Some may think that Jen's best quality is her responsiveness. Others, her attention to detail. She loves to be talked about in the Assembly. She's dreading it. Maybe extra long. Still others think it's her dedication to making sure the council runs smoothly. Now, all of those are worth consideration, but I think her best quality is her ability to keep her sanity while dealing with 9 bosses. I certainly don't envy her in that respect. And despite our best efforts to do so, her ability to prevent us from making ourselves look foolish, I think that has to be up on the list as well. Not a single city councilor here will be as effective as we are or will be in the future without Jen's help. For those reasons and more, I nominate Jen Manning for the position of clerk of the committees.
Council, do we have a second? Council Hughes.
Thank you. I'm happy to second the nomination of Jen Manning for clerk of committees. Jen is certainly someone that you can lean on when you're in front of the curtain and when you need work done behind the curtain. She's a real go-to gal, and she does it all with a smile. And sometimes we ask her to do some pretty difficult or monotonous or hard to break the ice type of requests for Jen, and again, she always does it with a smile, and she always has a Werther's Original for me at the beginning of her council meeting. So, President Cole, you should use that. But it's a pleasure to second the nomination of Jen Manning.
Thank you, Councilor. Are there any other nominations for clerk committees for the 2018-2019 council session? Seeing none, I now close the nomination. With a motion made by Council Palmucci, seconded by Council Hughes, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Please state the name Jennifer Manning when voting. Counselor King.
Jennifer Manning.
Counselor DeBona.
Jennifer Manning.
Counselor Harris.
Jennifer Manning.
Counselor Hughes.
Jennifer Manning.
Counselor Liang.
Jennifer Manning.
Counselor Mahoney.
Jennifer Manning.
Counselor McCarthy.
Jennifer Manning.
Counselor Palmucci.
Jennifer Manning.
President Kroll.
Jennifer Manning.
9 members, the motion passes with a unanimous vote.
Madam Clerk, what is the next item on the agenda?
The next item of the evening is an introduction and adoption of the rules of the City Council 2018-2019.
Is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion approved, made by Council Hughes. Call the roll.
Counselor King.
Yes.
Counselor DeBona.
Yes.
Counselor Harris.
Yes.
Counselor Hughes.
Yes.
Counselor Liang.
Yes.
Counselor Mahoney.
Yes.
Counselor McCarthy.
Yes.
Counselor Palmucci.
Yes.
President Kroll.
Yes. 9
9 members, it passes
9
unanimously.
members voting in the affirmative. Motion passed. Madam Clerk, what is the next item on the agenda?
The next item this evening is an authorizing the city clerk to have the city council calendar printed.
Is there a motion to approve? Motion made by Council Palmucci, second by Council Harris. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Counselor King.
Yes.
Counselor DeBona.
Yes.
Counselor Harris.
Yes.
Counselor Hughes.
Yes.
Counselor Liang.
Yes.
Counselor Mahoney.
Yes.
Counselor McCarthy.
Yes.
Counselor Palmucci.
Yes.
President Kroll.
Yes.
9 members voted in the affirmative. It is unanimous.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Madam Clerk, if you could, please, what is the next item on the agenda?
The final item of the evening is authorizing the city clerk to have the council rules printed.
Is there a motion? Motion made by Council Palmucci, second by Council Mahoney. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Counselor King.
Yes.
Counselor DeBona.
Yes.
Counselor Harris.
Yes.
Counselor Hughes.
Yes.
Counselor Liang.
Yes.
Counselor Mahoney.
Yes.
Counselor McCarthy.
Yes.
Counselor Palmucci.
Yes.
President Kroll.
Yes.
9 members vote in the affirmative.
9 members voting in the affirmative. At this time, I would like to ask Pastor Heidi to rejoin us and present the benediction.
Peace be with you. Let us pray. Eternal God, your holy word says you go before us, behind us, and alongside us. Thank you for being present here this night alongside us, for witnessing the commitments made by the distinguished Quincy City Council members. We place a special blessing upon President Brad Kroll. Grant him wisdom and patience, vision and creativity. Go before us, granting us faith and hope and endurance for the days ahead. And come behind us, keeping us safe and giving us an everlasting sense of divine presence. We go in peace as we depart from this place blessed. Amen.
All right, everyone, just want to, again, sort of remind folks that we have a little entertainment, food downstairs, 2 staircases down. Please feel free to join us. We love your company. With that, I would entertain a motion to adjourn. Thank you.